Signore e signori, benvenuti a San
So
Siro.
here we are, another
Oggi
dose
si
of
incontrano
tempestuous rivalry and
Milan
heady
e
ambition.
Inter.
It is, of course, the familiar side of the two big Milanese teams preparing to lock horns once more. They've been doing this since 1908, and the contest remains as fiery as ever. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. The Milan derby, one of the most eagerly anticipated games in the world. Yet another edition of this never-ending rivalry, Jim.
Well, Peter, a derby with over a century of history and two huge institutions. It's a game, no matter what the dynamic or the significance, has always been a really highly charged affair that's utterly unmissable, and I expect this one to be no different.
So we're up and running. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Nicolo Barella is by all accounts a jack of all trades. I think that's a very...
Gonzalo Ramos! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Bisek. Sucic. No, he refuses to take the bait. Ricci. Gonzalo Ramos receives it in a good position here. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Tries to play it through. And that's aimed into the middle. That's a decent clearance. And we have our very first corner. Modric plays it short. Has to go back here. Oh, nice touch. Chukwueze. Out for a throw. And it's Rabiot. Ricci. Now this could be a chance. Barella. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a pretty loose pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in. Now it's Rafael Leao. Goes for a shot! In he goes again! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato
Not so much
13°
sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Modric.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Di Marco, and he's managed to get free. Now it's Martinez. A heavy challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Inter Milan have a free kick. Decent hit from there. Played up towards the front line. That is good progress on the left. And the through ball. That's tidy. Space for him to turn and look. Looks across and plays it in. shoots! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Gol per il Milan.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Rabiot. He's a sharp little ball here. Chance, surely! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And there's his goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Rafael Leao. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been... And he shoots! And that's a tiny finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
In with the challenge.
Esposito really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again...
He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Barella. Swung over. DiMarco. Pinches it off him. Chukwueze. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Ramos. That's going wide left. Bastoni tries to clear. Sucic did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Modric. Great vision. Modric in acres of space out wide. Lovely feet. That'll be a throw. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barella. Can he get on the end of this? He's found a way through. Oh, easy pickings there. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, good spread. Shot could be on. He is having a shot! They want to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Plays it through. Cross needs to be good. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Bisek. Now Carlos Augusto. That's destined for the flank. DiMarco has the space to scheme. Now it's Chukwueze. And it's Richie. Tries to pass it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. DiMarco. Zielinski. DiMarco is onto it in a flash. Oh, well measured. And it's made its way to him. Oh, good fly! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to come off. It's incredible stuff.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Milan are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. He's shifting through the gears here. Referee has just said play on. Barella. Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
DiMarco running at top gear. That's going across goal. Estupinian attempts a clearance. Not the most accurate pass. Ricci. Rabiot. This is a promising build-up. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Martinez.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rafael Leao receives it in a wide... Oh, what has happened here? In again. DiMarco. They've got a throw in. Gonzalo Ramos being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! How many? Just how many? The goal-in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Milan are having a ball here. Now it's Martinez. DiMarco.
That's going in strongly.
DiMarco is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Gets his head on it! And a neat finish! One delightful ball, and the rest was simple.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Inter Milan still making a fight of this. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Gonzalo Ramos. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's had it taken off him. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Pulisic. Oh, no joy this time. Carlos Augusto. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Modric.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Very nicely done. Ricci. Stood up well to him there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that has been cleared. Martinez. Well, they've got it again. And it's Sucic. And that has been slung wide. Ricci. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Rabiot given the lift of his goal. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Diouf. He's looking wide. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Tries the cross. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 7. Il
Bastoni.
numero 70.
Carlos Augusto for Luis Enrique. Zielinski. Martinez. Now it's Enrique. He's on it. Can he get away?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Didn't quite work for him.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 17.
Inter Milan making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Gets a good foot in there. And it's Rabiot. Modric. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Jimenez finds himself offside. Estupinian. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Zielinski. Terracciano spots it and intercepts. Pulisic stood his ground
Ci saranno 3
strongly.
minuti di recupero.
And the number on the board is 3. And he's being shifted off it. Gives it back. It's Modric! And that's past the post. Pulisic goes sliding in. Bisek. And it's Barella. Now it's Martinez. Luis Enrique. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Milan really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.